we are in a time that is the information age where people have less information than they've ever had before, even though they have access to all the information. One of the issues is because of the overflow of information, there's all types of incorrect and accurate information out here. So a lot of people are moving on false information. And what concerns me is that young people have this insatiable appetite for movement and change, but because of a lack of history, understanding of history, they find themselves repeating steps that have already been taken when all they have to do was pivot from what Dr. King already did in terms of, the justice system, pivot from Jesse Jackson, pivot from Farrakhan, pivot from Harry Belafonte, Paul Robeson. All we gotta do is jump from where they stopped. But a lot of times we keep repeating what they went through for nostalgia's sake, because that's what we know. If we really knew though, if we really understood the information, for example, the cool kids, right? The cool kids had a model of, we're gonna do this independently, we're gonna get brand sponsorship, we're gonna go around the world and travel. Yeah, the labels may want us, but we're gonna build our own base and not wait for a corporation to do it for us. Then you see Our Future, then you see Chance the Rapper, then you see like all of these artists that pivoted from that model. That's the exact same thing we need to do with social justice. That's the, pivot from, instead of letting corporations, the government, the world pit us against each other as youth or the elders. There was a lyric in Glory that we wrote. No man can win a war individually. It takes the wisdom of the elders and young people's energy. It takes that. And a lot of times what we're doing is saying, man, let the kids talk. Or, no, the kids don't know nothing. Let the elders tell you what it's gonna be. Because we got the experience. We need synergy. And my concern for youth today is that they're being used by entities that don't have their best interest to destabilize their own movement by repeating the steps that all they have to do is join forces and pivot from.
Someone get rich in this country and then they go and they build a school in Africa. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if we just do more of that kind of stuff in our own.
I ended up doing my performance and during the light, I stopped the song. And dude got down on one knee, proposed to his girl.
The cop came to the window and was like, yo, I smell the weed, so whoever got it, just cough it up. I won't do nothing. I won't lock you up. I won't do nothing. Everybody's like, yeah, whatever.
Brooklyn, New York was a little bit, like when I was super young, like 6, 7, 8, 9, it wasn't so bad. But by the time I turned 13, things in the neighborhood took a turn. So the music was a way for me to really just, not hanging out with the wrong crowd. And